Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever episode 58, and yes, I'm starting 5 minutes early. I have to try and keep this a short show, so I figure these extra 5 minutes will help. Let me pop out my chat, see who's here. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. And who is it? Chimeric Systems. File a chargeback. I've heard from multiple people. One of my friends placed a $400 order months ago, and they had to file chargebacks. So apparently, Yellow Pans and Arcs Gold are no longer shipping. I've seen lots of complaints from people saying they've had to file chargebacks or they're not getting their Paydirt. It really sucks, but it tends to happen. A lot of these sellers, sometimes something happens and they just stop shipping. So let's see who is here. Gunner L. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out a way to start the shows earlier. I don't know how else to do it. I mean, the only other way I can do it is pretty much starting them at like 5. So I don't know. I'm going to look into it. Maybe I could change the day. I don't know. Maybe we'll change it to Wednesday or something. I don't know. I am looking into it, though. This is just temporary until I figure something else out. Aiden Ruiz, how's it going? Aaron B's prospecting. No worries, no worries. Whenever you find time. Charles King, how's it going? TM, Neil Olson, Charles King, Brian McCloskey, Justin Framstat, Stephen Schwant, Craig Violette, how's it going? Hey, Craig, I saw you won the Lynch Mining bucket, or one of their buckets. I saw your name up in the email the other day. So congratulations on that. Paul Mashak, Secret Creek Prospecting, Amethyst. Oh, you're not late. I'm actually 5 minutes early. Shows are starting at 8 temporarily until I figure something else out. Bob, Richard Bree, Brian Stevens, Jason G, William Pulley, Innocence Convicted, Ronnie Davis. How's everyone doing? Jonathan Friend over at Black Mass, Gibby's Treasures. If I missed anyone, I apologize. I'm trying to keep up with chat. But looks like I got everyone. Stephen Schwant, in case I missed you. HD Chevrolet, how's it going? Thanks for being a mod tonight. And tonight we're going to be, on a night where I'm rushed and I'm trying to get out of here, we're going to be doing some of my canned Paydirt, which is pretty tough stuff to go through, I think. Not the hardest, but it's mostly gnome, beach sands, and black sand, so. I don't know how much gold's in it, though. See, usually I label them or mark them, and this one I just put a P. So I have no idea what that was supposed to mean. It's one of those things when you get old, you mark something down, you think, oh, that's obvious. I'll remember what that means. Then a month later, you have no clue. Love the new time. Yeah, that's the problem. The schedules never conflict with everybody. For some reason, not everybody is off at the same time. So maybe I'll change them up. Maybe one week I'll do them on 7 or 6 or something, and then the next week do them at 8. Like rotate them every other week. So it makes it easier for people. I don't know. But then you're going to have the people that are going to show up at 8 on the 6 o'clock show and see that it's over. So we'll see. Ryan C., how's it going? Thomas Leha, Josh Ortiz, thank you for being a mod and welcome here. Package Total, B. Isaacs. Again, hopefully everyone's doing good, finding some good gold. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the last video, Vendetta versus Lynch Mining. Yeah, I don't think it equals a pound of gold. There's only 6 ounces in here, so. And there's no way I was giving away a pound of gold. I don't have a pound of gold, so. Yeah, here comes the magnet. Yeah, I might use the magnet tonight. I might have to. I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't actually panned any of this out. The wonderful gentleman who sent me all of the Gnome Beach Sands, he sent me, I think, 40 pounds of it. I've never gone through any of it. I just haven't had time to go through any of it. I sent 10 pounds it off to my good buddy John. The rest of it's in here, and I think I still have like 15 pounds sitting in a bucket somewhere. Coffee's keeping me awake. Yeah, I don't have coffee tonight. I just have water tonight. I just ate, so I didn't feel like coffee. I'll do some coffee after the show. Hey, Richard. How's it going? Thank you for being here. Gemstone Judy. Hopefully you don't have to go to work. Unless it pays real good, then, you know. Hey, Ken Whalen, how's it going? Package total. Yeah, I don't think any of those snack cakes are very healthy. Yeah, I know everyone is pretty much everyone in the comments. I haven't had a chance to reply to them yet, but I think almost everyone in the comments said they knew Vendetta was going to win. But I didn't. I even told Vendetta afterwards that I thought it was about 90% chance he'd win. I thought there was about a 10% chance that Lynch, it would be one of their jars. Because I know, I mean, they don't state it, but I know they do bonus jars. They do ones where you will get an extremely high ROI out of. Because, you know, it's the same thing with, you know, most sellers. You throw in a couple loaded bags, that person that finds it's going to be like, oh my God, I got to come back and buy a couple more bags. So then they buy the next bag and they're like, well, I didn't find as good, but I still got good, and I'm going to keep trying. So there was a chance that I would get one of those, and if that happened, I think Lynch would have pulled it out. Vendetta's in Arizona as well. They're both in the same area. They both mine the same areas, or their Paydirt comes from the same areas. Third one, huh? Yeah, I can do 2 cups of coffee max. If I have one in the morning, I can have one later on. And I haven't had one. I did have one for lunch. The one and only, how's it going? Carl Ordaway. Shane Prothero, how's it going? Secret Creek Prospect, in case I missed you. I think I said you, though. Paul Meshak. Who else? Chris W., how's it going? Yada 99. Curtis Clancy. AZ Digger, how's it going? So, I know I've got a couple more battles coming up, but I'm starting to get stumped on ideas. I need to find some more. So, I have, I think, one for next month, but I'm trying to figure out another one for a good one. The problem is it's so hard with battles trying to either keep them in the same price range, you know, because a lot of it, you could find a seller that's selling, you know, $100 bag and another seller selling a $20. They could be from the same city and everything, but it's not really comparable because obviously the $100 bag is going to win. So, where there was different. Well, it depends on where you're at in Arizona. So, I do think Vendetta does have some material that's that dark as well. So, I might be wrong, but hey, Jeff Jones, love the 9 o'clock start. Yeah, everyone's either hit or miss. Everyone either likes it or hates it. So. Montana Treasure Hunter, how's it going? Coffee's pretty much all I drink. I drink it and water. That's about it. No. It's only 2 things I have. Coffee's when I need something that doesn't taste like water because I'm sick of water. So. Hey, B Greenie, how's it going? Gunner L. Yeah, don't you hate that? That's the one thing. I'm really so dependent on my laptop. And I always, when I'm in here, I'm always worried I'm going to spill water on it, do something. You know, I'm going to mess up while I'm panning and put a big splash of water on my laptop and just, then I'll be out of shows for a couple months till I can replace it. A vintage bag versus today's bag. Well, that's going to be pretty hard to get a vintage bag. So, you know, I've got a couple lined up. It's just, like I said, it's really hard because you get all these sellers. You get a lot of them. You know, like I was looking at one seller the other day, and they had a really nice 2-gram bag. But there's only a couple sellers that sell 2-gram bags that I was trying to compare them to. And the only other seller I really found, it was like $40 difference. So you kind of know, I mean, there's always those ones that charge more that put in more than the 2 grams, but I don't know. You know, not a lot of sellers, like, you know, and no offense, like Black Mass Paydirts, they only want to sell like 3 or 4 products, and that makes it a lot harder. So, and I don't want to keep doing Gold Bay versus, you know, Lynch and Gold Bay versus Gold Nugget sales. So, Indiana versus, I had that on my list. I actually had an Indiana versus, and it was going to be Arcs Gold versus another Indiana seller, but Arcs Gold isn't shipping anymore, it seems. So he put on his website, I mean, he stopped posting on Facebook, and he's got it on his website that all orders are back orders, and I'm starting to see people posting on Facebook that they're not getting their orders they placed months ago, so, or weeks ago, whatever it was. So, I'm sure HD has a vintage bag somewhere. The problem with that, though, is then you start trying to remember what the, what the spot price of gold was on the day it was received, so. But I'll think of something. I just need to look at them more closely. I'm mostly trying to get the prices similar, because that's the hard part is, you get one seller that, like even the Lynch one, that was, wasn't even very close. I mean, it was $16 difference, which gave, I think if you'd have taken off the $16 off Lynch Mining, it probably would have been a lot closer battle, It's just that extra $16, so. Everyone's got a different price of what they want to charge, so. WSX, Joey Brown, SRIP63, how's it going? Oh, no. It's full scale war still, so. But that's okay, That's why I'm trying to make it an early show, because, my phone's been blowing up all day, so. Trying to get stuff settled. Trying to get people to stop yelling at me, so, what you gonna do? But it's all good. We're gonna go pan some stuff out. Give it like 2 more minutes. And I did post the link earlier. So we're gonna be going through some canned Paydirt today. And it was funny, I had sent a canned Paydirt overseas, and it got sent back to me, because I guess when they x-rayed it, it didn't look so good. But when it came back to me, I was like, I'm just going to pop off the bottom of it because it's supposed to be so easy. And I almost stabbed myself about 20 times trying to pop open the bottom. So I'm not going to be doing that on camera. We're just going to pop the top on it like normal. So, and any dirt that's left in there will just be left in there. Hey, Mark Miller, no worries. And B. Greeny, hopefully, are you back on eBay? So, I saw that, across the pond decided that you were making them too much money, so your prices were killing their prices. So if you're back on eBay, post a link of it so everyone can go check out B Greeny. It's a really good seller. $100 bags. Yeah, I did one with Shane already. So, I want to try and make a full circle where I get as many different sellers as possible in battles before I rotate back and try more. Because I think I actually might have done Shane twice, huh? Didn't I do him in the Impossible Bag ones and in the Shane versus Dan Hurd? Well, I know the P was for Patreon, but I don't know if it was like, I don't know why. I don't know why I made an extra one for Patreon. So, I actually had 2, and I didn't know what either one was for, so I ended up sending one to somebody just as a thank you. Hey, Joey Brown, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. So, all right, let's go. Let me make sure the panning cam is set up. And we're going to start panning this. So here, we're just going to switch to the pan. There we go. Need to change my background. Something's messed up on it. So there you go. Shrink me down. There's the water. Let's go pan out some Paydirt. I miss any texts in the next minute or two, it's because I don't have my phone set up. Let's turn off this other light while I break up my studio. There we go. Get rid of that. Hey Josh, how's it going? All right, where's this can at? Let me put some gloves on. And we're going to start panning, hopefully find some gold. I mean, I know there's gold in there, but how much, we'll find out. So here we go. Let's open it up. There we go. Dump it all in here. I did like these cans, but I heard a couple people saying a couple of them leaked a little bit. These tops aren't on there very great, so I think a couple of them popped off a little bit early. Doing good, Brian. Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I was looking for Reg Lab to tell him happy birthday, but I figure he's not going to pop in today. He's out there finding some gold, hopefully. Yeah, just do a little bit at a time. I don't remember what the formula was for this. I think it's 6 ounces. So I'm guessing 2 ounces of blondes, 2 ounces of beach sand, and 2 ounces of black sands. I think that's what it was, but I know I'm really hoping he finds some gold for his birthday. A big dip can, yeah. Either that or a tuna can. Hey, Jimmy, this is my own. This was canned Paydirt that I had made up for my Patreon members. I had an extra one. Because that's one of the problems with doing the battles, is a lot of times I can't shoot them like weeks in advance. So I don't know who the winner is. And I don't want to order one of each in case one of them really sucks. And then I'll be stuck with 2 bags. So... And I'm not good at like sitting on videos, so I couldn't like, shoot it and hold it for a month, so. Because I'd like to do it like after the battle. Whoever won would get, the live show to get another review of them. But. Yeah, a little bit of gold. Add some more dirt. So gold piles up. Definitely need some jet dry. She's still not doing better, Josh? Isn't that good to hear? They're stackable. Yeah. They are stackable. Yeah, I will say, like, keeping my shelf organized with bags of Paydirt isn't easy just because they don't really fit together. You know, they don't make a nice looking collection. Hey, Rocky Mountain Life Prospect, and thank you for joining the show. Doesn't matter. Probably won't be a long show tonight. Depends on how I pan this out. No, that's no good, Josh. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully time eventually it'll just, you know, it'll get tired of being a pain. Doesn't always work that way, but. Let's add some more. Six doctors? Man, I was just joking with my buddy the other day. Anytime you go to a doctor, they try to find something wrong with you so they can write you a prescription for something. Got some gold in it. Which is good, because if I'd have sent this to someone and it didn't, I feel pretty bad. Well, hopefully the spinal fusion fixes it. I'm like, be hoping it does, Yeah. Then once they put you on something, it's impossible to get off of them. My doctors had me on so many, and I just told them eventually that I just wasn't going to take them anymore. I didn't care. So now I'm down to 6, I think. So I'm trying to get rid of 2 of those, but they're fighting me tooth and nail about those. So. I'm panning out my own Paydirt. This is some canned Paydirt I put together for my Patreon members, and I sent them out, I think it was a couple months ago. About 3 months ago, I guess. And I had an extra can sitting around, so I figured we'd do that tonight. Keith and Win in the house. All right, let's add some more material. Hey, HD. I don't know. Send me a message on Patreon, and I'll see if I still have our address on there. Do I do mail call Paydirt on live shows? No, I haven't to date, just because everything that I have in stock for mail calls, and I hate to say this, I think almost all of it's from before I was doing live shows. So I didn't want to, like, you know, somebody sent me something and I was going to do something for it. And a couple of them, you know, like I got a bag from Gold Bay, but it's so tiny. I got one from Backyard Prospecting, but I think it's like a 4-ounce bag. So I might have done one. I think I might have done one from somebody. I do have plans to do something from Gunner L during Christmas, I think. No. It's not out of the realm of possibility. It just hasn't come up yet. I need to, though. I need to start doing something else when I do these really bad Paydirts, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad Paydirt, instead of me buying 2 bags and getting ripped off twice, you know. You know, it's okay if, like, I'm doing, you know, a good seller like Vendetta or Black Mass or Gold Bay or somebody. If I buy a second bag for a live show, I know it's going to be good. But some of these sellers, I mean, in my head, I'm telling myself, oh, this is going to be a bad bag. But then, like, the gambler in me saying, oh, it might be really good, and if you don't buy 2. Even though, you know, they're not going to sell out, so I could have just got the second one later. Yeah, Gunner's a really good guy. I have some of his Christmas Paydirt from last year. You know. When it gets closer to Christmas, I'm going to have to show it off. It was really cool what he sent me. Come on, stop floating. This is a pain. Who would send something like this to somebody? I do remember somebody sending me a message telling me they couldn't get the gold to stop floating. Oh, he raised his price. I was wondering about that because I looked it up and I actually calculated the ROI the other day, and it would have been 9.76 on that day's spot. And then eBay now, they went up from 10% to 12% now in fees, which is, ugh, it's just horrible. You know. The Virginia Paydirt, I have not. I did save a little bit for me to pan out, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Someone did email me and tell me that it had a ton of pyrite in it, which I knew that, and I told y'all, I think. I don't think I didn't add as much fine gold as I typically do, just to make sure that everyone found most of the gold. Yeah, it's always hard to keep up with chat. I only read like every 5th message, unless it's got my name highlighted. Josh Freeling, I tried, but the problem is, like I said, once I get all my Paydirt money and I kind of just send it all to a secret shopper, and then I'm broke till the next month. You know, I might have had someone get me a bag, though. I don't know. I was talking to him about it, but I don't know what happened. You know, getting Paydirt quick with a secret shopper is not easy. That's one of the problems with secret shoppers. And I have a fake eBay account, but I don't like to use it unless it's a real emergency, just because it still goes to the city, and a lot of people know what city I live in, so. How do you highlight someone's name? I think you just do the and sign and then their name. But someone else might be more YouTube knowledgeable than me. I don't ever do it, so. There you go, the and sign. I just say their name. That's one extra character I don't want to type when I'm typing. I'm a horrible typer. Yeah, I used to have a P.O. box, but the problem is it's still not impossible for them to figure out it's you, you know? Because you still have to have a credit card for a payment and something else. And I still just don't like ordering in my own names, which would mean that I would barely ever use the P.O. box, and then it's just an expense. Because I did have one for a while, but I was only getting like one package a month sent, and it seemed kind of silly to be paying, you know, $15 a month for one package. So. Looking for nuggets only? Yeah, that's the way. That's the key. Forget all that flour gold. Leave it for the next person. Like the old timers did. They only got the nuggets and they left everything behind. This stuff really does want to float. And I'm almost out of jet dry too. I need to buy some more. Hey, again, Jonathan Friend over at Black Mass. No, big chunky piece of gold trying to get away. eBay nugget, stay over there. There you go. Now go back with your friends. Now I see. 2 pieces of gold I missed. To go back for those later. Hey, Andrew, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Hard to catch those on the phone, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Andrew. And welcome to the show. So you're going to make your entrance. I appreciate it, and thank you. So there we go. Get rid of a little bit more of this black sand. Always one hater. Yeah, it's okay. Y'all know I don't worry about the thumbs up and downs too much. I mean, it's nice to get them, but, you know, can't please everybody. So here we go. I think that's it for tonight. There's a little bit of black sand in there. There you go. I think I just got it all out. A lot of times it likes to stay at the top too, but I just got it out. So there you go. There you go. I'm guessing it was a half gram maybe in there. It's about a half a gram probably. I'll have to go through it again anyway, then add it to the Christmas gold pile. I save all my concentrates. I have 6 5-gallon buckets full. I need to go through for an end of the year thing. So there we go. Let's get back to the big camera and the ugly mug so we can give away a bag of Paydirt. All you wonderful people watching this show. I can take off these gloves now. All right. Let's shrink down. Pan and cam. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. It wasn't that difficult. I thought it would be a lot more difficult than it was, but you know, I didn't call it impossible. I just said it was known or canned. No, the gold did float a lot. I don't know why, but all right. Let's pop open chat so I can see what I'm missing. Hey, Spider Ace, how's it going? Teresa Laws, how's it going? Didn't see either one of y'all pop in, but thank you for joining us. GS Prospecting. 6 5-gallon buckets. Yeah, I think I have 3 from this year. So I need to run through for the end of the year, but the rest of it was from the year before that, which I didn't do an end of the year review. And then the other one was from just like my own personal panning. So eventually I'll just run it all through the gold cube. No. I do have some Dream Mat for my gold cube though. Or at least one tier of it. How would I rate the can? It wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad. It's supposed to be more novelty. It is a giant pain to open. And I probably won't be doing it again. I think I did do it twice, though. It was a big pain. It didn't really keep too much gold. No, I mean, I don't know if you can hear, but here. You can hear there's a little bit in there. So, but really not too much if you missed it. And it's mostly bigger stuff, so you could see if there was any gold left. Wasn't too bad. I guess if I had to, you know, I wasn't trying to make it a super challenging bag. I just mostly wanted it to be, I know it was Gnome Beach Sands, Black Sands, and then the blondes were from a beach or dredging. I forget what it was, but I just wanted everything from it to be from more or less the sea. So, and yes, I did Mr. Aaron B's prospecting, and I commented, no worries, no worries. When you get time, when you get time. I never complain about anyone sending me anything. They send it when they can send it, and I'm grateful. So, yeah, these cans are pretty neat. So, I mean, essentially, just the bottom pops off. I mean, it doesn't want to pop off now. I think the problem is once you put in, if it was anything else but dirt, the bottom would probably pop off a lot easier. But I think once you do the dirt, you get the little bitty pieces in there that kind of seal it all down. So, Mark, no. Hey, bastard Dylan. How's it going? No. Let me grab a bag of Paydirt. So you can see. So tonight, make sure you go leave a comment above. Because in about 5 minutes, we're going to go probably pull a name out to win one of the 12 bags of Paydirt from Miller Prospecting. It's all Indiana Paydirt that I dug up myself with Brian over at Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting and Paydirt. So I think it's 4 ounces, 3 ounces maybe 3 ounces. And it's guaranteed a 1/4 gram of gold. But one of the 12 also has a small little picker in there as well, so double it up. Well, thank you. It is hard trying to think up new Paydirts all the time. I've got a couple more, but the main problem is I'll think of one, but then it's actually getting the materials that the pain is, you know. If you think of something and you're like, oh, I want to do this, and then you're like, well, now I need, you know, Idaho garnets, you know, and then you got to go searching and try and find Idaho garnets that somebody on eBay isn't, or Etsy isn't charging, you know, $50 an ounce for. So, hey, we're going to be doing, I haven't narrowed it down, but right now I'm doing the 12 prizes for Christmas, where I've got everything set in tiers of 12. And probably next week I'll start posting. I have some of them already. Some of the prizes are already pre-packaged, and I'll start taking pictures and doing notices of what some of the prizes are. So I think so far we're going to have 6 prizes of groups of 12. So, and I'm still working on the live show prizes as well. So. Platinum Paydirt, getting platinum's really, really hard, especially natural platinum, because some people just seem to think that it's worth a ton, even though a lot of times it'll be a lower spot than gold. But, and one of the problems with platinum is, I know it's cool, it's just kind of like the silver one too. I mean, I would much rather do a silver Paydirt than a platinum, because at least silver, you know there's place you could sell it and get rid of it. Platinum, unless you have a ton of it, if you've got, you know, a 1/4 gram of platinum, what are you going to do with it? You're never going to be able to do anything with it. If, you know, you had a horrible bill come up, you couldn't get rid of it. You couldn't give it away, you know. If you had a 1/4 gram of gold or a half a gram of silver, you could put it on eBay and sell it in, you know, a few minutes. Platinum, eh. Yes, and Andrew Hritz, yes, if it's going to be 1 entry for every month that you are a member of Patreon this year for current members. So you must be a current member. I can't really go through. Patreon is just not the easiest place to use. I mean, I've sent them so many emails asking them to change certain things. You know, like finding old members is near impossible sometimes, you know. And even keeping, like, I've started to, you know, I had my set tiers where you could only have 30 members in the $5. Once Christmas hits, after the Christmas go out, I'm going to get rid of those. Because anytime anyone isn't charged on the 1st or the 2nd, they immediately block them, and then they still count as a member. You know, so every month I have to go through the entire roll of Patreon of everyone who's ever signed up and see anyone who's been blocked that wasn't supposed to be blocked, or they were supposed to. It's just... they're all about getting money to them, and I guess, you know, the Patreons, but, they don't make it easy. Hey, Big Greenie. Yeah, they changed that because they got sick of PayPal. I don't know why, but I don't like that method either. I sold something the other day on eBay, and as soon as it happened, I realized it, and I thought I had forgot about it. And I was like, oh my God, this is so stupid. I mean, why are they doing this? I'm thinking it probably had something to do with the new law that went into effect for taxes. So now, it used to be you had to do over $20,000 in business and over 200 transactions to get a 1099K, and they got rid of that. So now it's $600. You do $600 on eBay or PayPal or anything else, they're sending you a 1099K. So I'm sure that had something to do with it, so they wouldn't be sending out 1090K. Because if you did say $1,000 on eBay and it all went to PayPal, eBay would have to send you a 1099K, and then PayPal would have to send you a 1099K, and that would just be double the work for them. And they do, but like I said, I think that would be, you're probably not seeing this chat because it's too late. But then they'd have to send two 1099Ks, and then, it's just double the work for them, double the work for everyone who's selling on eBay, because then they've got to, deduct the exact same thing twice. And yeah, it also has to do with fees as well. They bumped it up 2%. So, because before it was, 10% was a seller's fee, and PayPal was charging, I think, 1.5%. So now they get another 0.5% out of it. So, and also I think a lot of it's going to have to do with too is PayPal. If you get scammed through PayPal money, PayPal's pretty good about eating the cost. If somebody sends you something bunk off of eBay, all you have to do is complain to PayPal, and PayPal 99.9% of the chance gave you your money back. eBay might not be so kind about it now. He bought the platinum. Yeah, I never liked platinum. It is way too volatile, I do. I have a bag of Spider Ace Prospecting Paydirt still. It's one of my emergency bags for a live show like this if I really need something. And our postal service sucks over here. So, all right, let me go check and make sure all the comments are going through and everything's going through. And then we're going to pull a name and see who won tonight. All right, everyone's name seems to have gone through. And how's it going, Brian? I saw you pop into chat and I didn't say hi to you. I apologize for that. Thank you for joining us. Brian from Indiana Creek Prospecting. Palladium Paydirt. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. PayPal, I mean, PayPal's kind of like that necessary evil. You kind of need it nowadays. But eBay, I just, you're better off just selling something on Facebook now. I mean, honestly. I mean, unless you're trying to make a living, selling 10,000 items, like if you've got a storefront on eBay selling 10,000 things, then eBay's pretty much your only thing. But if you're selling, if you have 10 listings on eBay, you're better off on Facebook, I don't know anything about what they changed for international. I haven't looked at anything about the post office. I know they raised their rates, and I've been too scared to look. So, since I know they raised it right before, my Christmas goal, which means, shipping out 100 presents, added on an extra $1 to each one now, Yeah, PayPal's pretty horrible if they decide to ban you. The forgiveness from PayPal takes a long time. I got banned probably like 20, right when they opened. When they first opened, they used to be horrible. When PayPal first opened, there was them, and there was like 3 sites that opened, and I was with one of them, all of them at the time. And the company I was dealing with, we were just, you'd send money back and forth nonstop. I mean, it was through a marketing thing. And they kept banning us. And they would be like, oh, why are you sending money back and forth? And they'd be like, well, it's none of your business why. But it took me like 5 years to finally convince them to let me have my PayPal back. And I've been with them for 15 years now, so something like that. Can't ship first class to Australia. Oh, why is everyone posting the prices? I don't want to know that. Hey, Brad Rich. Well, you got about 1 minute, so make sure you go to the top of chat and leave a comment on the hidden video so we can go give away tonight's Paydirt. Miller Prospecting's very own Paydirt. It's from Indiana, dug up by me over at Brian's place. And what's it got in it? It's got a 1/4 gram of gold guaranteed, except for one of the 12 bags I made up has also a 1/4 gram nugget in it, so... Spider Ace's printer. Yeah, I don't like the new PayPal thing. I got one thing up for sale right there right now that, after that I'm done. I don't need to sell on eBay anything. It was just something somebody had sent me to sell, so. Someone took your cat? That's horrible, man. I mean, a rare breed of dog, maybe. I could see somebody doing something crazy like that, but a cat? People nowadays are just getting crazier and crazier, so. But all right, let me move the panning cam out of the way. There we go. We got the face cam. And let's go give away a bag of Paydirt. And since no one is ineligible, because last Thursday was a live show for Patreon, anyone in chat is eligible. So, even Carl. So, and as usual, I'll spiel this out just in case anyone forgot to post. As usual, and as always, YouTube and its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. This is 100% on me. And if you win, you must post something in the live chat before the end of the show, or you forfeit your prize, and it goes to somebody else eventually down the line. So, all right, now let's shrink the ugly mug. There we go, shrink the ugly mug. I got the link. Yeah, you don't want to miss the other one. Here, hold on. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, let's post the link. Fetch some names. Good luck, everyone. No replies. Here we go. 93 comments. Let's pick a winner. Win P. So Win P, congratulations. Happy Thursday. Yes, congratulations. Not having a great Thursday, but I have my kids here, so it'll get better in a minute. I just need to get some coffee and relax and stuff like that. So congratulations, and now you have to post something in chat. And it also means everyone has to look at my ugly mug now, so... Ugly mug time. Now let me pop up my chat. And wait for a comment. Hey Scott LeMay, how's it going? Didn't see you pop in. Thank you for joining the live show. There you go, WinP. So WinP, just make sure you email me. I'll post my email here so I can send this off to you. Dylan at millerprospecting.com. So congratulations. I'll put this one aside so it doesn't get mixed in with any of the others. And then I'll send that off to you this weekend if you mail me. And Monday, we have a new review coming up Monday. Who is it? Gold Nugget Sales. I'm doing their super hard new bag. The whatever, I can't remember, like their new impossible bag. So we're going to be trying that out Monday. And then next Thursday, we're also going to be panning out some Gold Nugget Sales bag. I don't know which one. I think it might be the Colorado one. So just saying. I know. If my schedule right now is just so not good because of our court decision. So it's not going over well with either one of us. So I'm sort of okay with it, but we'll have to see. I'm trying to get everything straightened out this weekend, so. All right, Brian. Well, hopefully everyone has a great weekend this weekend. Maybe you don't have to work tomorrow. Hopefully it all goes good. You have a great weekend. And then again, like I said, Monday we will have a new video review up of Gold Nugget Sales. It is their new, let me see if I can see it from here. Their double black diamond bag. That's what it is. Their double black diamond bag. I'm really curious to see what that one's about. See how good it is. And then, yeah, next week you're not getting any gold from Gold Nugget Sales. Next week it'll still just be another bag of this. I'm tired of buying gold every month for Patreon. I need to start doing bags of Paydirt and getting good gold. I need to stop doing all these really bad ones and tons of them. So, and thank you, Brian Smith. Thank you everyone that shows up tonight and put up with my ugly mug, my slow, horrible panning, and everything else. So I appreciate everyone that comes into the Thursday night shows. Next Thursday it will be at 8 o'clock again as well. Thank you very much, Guido. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So, but then we're gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna change it from 8 o'clock. We'll have to see how things go. You know, it might be forced out of my hand. This was kind of forced out of my hand. I had to switch from 7. So, thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you all who coming here. But I think I'm going to get out of here, go hang out with my kids for a little bit before we all have to go to bed. And I got to send some texts off and things like that. So I hope, like I said, I really hope everyone has a good weekend. I'm going to try this weekend. I'm going to reply to everyone who commented on the Vendetta versus Lynch mining Paydirt. And Monday I will have the double black diamond bag from Gold Nugget Sales. And next Thursday we'll pan out, I'm pretty sure it's our Colorado bag. That's what we're going to pan out next Thursday. You'll still only be able to win one of these regular Paydirt bags from me, which isn't as good probably, but. No, but thank you everyone for showing up. I really appreciate everyone who comes into these shows. I can't tell you how much I thank y'all enough. Makes it worth me doing. Otherwise, I'd just be talking to myself the whole time, so. So, thank you all, and good night.